And here is Cleethorpes Beach. And look how close to Grimsby Town FC. All within just a short walk of the pub. For the subject of today's vlog. Enjoy the vlog. Welcome back to Diabolical Darts, episode 82. Wow, all the way up at 82. What we're going to do to mark episode 100? Maybe get a like. That'd be nice. Yeah, a like on the video would be novel. But hey, new territory here. It is Grimsby. You didn't expect that, did you? Actually, you probably did, because you probably saw it before you clicked on the video. Anyway, what county's Grimsby in? Go on, I'm going to have to rush it. No. North East Lincolnshire. Or Lincolnshire. Less than a mile and a half from Cleethorpes Beach. Well, there you go. But more important than that, the Empire. It's got a dartboard, pool and darts. Let's take a look inside and check it out. Episode 82. Okay, let's check out the board here at the Empire. It's a Winmow Blade 5. Decent board, but it's old. It must have been one of the original Blade 5s. It looks really old, real worn condition, but even wear. It looks pretty well looked after. There's no sort of vandalism on it. And do you know what? Yeah, it's an old board, but it's a bloody good board. I'm going to give this 7 out of 10. Okay, time for value. Well, in the northeast Lincolnshire sticks here of Grimsby, so I'm expecting some cheap prices, and when it came to the beer, that's exactly what I got. £3.85. £3.85 for a pint of Carling, so that's getting you looking at 10 out of 10 really, or at least 9. These crisps, absolute joke, £1.50. But pipers do tend to be expensive. I don't know if they're more expensive for pubs to buy in, but the Pipers brand of crisp seems to be a license to put prices up. It's £1.50, which for me it is too expensive. But that's £5.35 beer and crisps. Probably quite expensive overall, but you wouldn't be having a bag of crisps with every beer. So I do think the beer price is more important. Overall, I'm going to say for value, it's an 8 out of 10. Well, we've got a couple of dogs, so always good to see that, but look at the space here in this shared area between darts and pool. Well, sometimes I say a shared area is not desirable. It all depends on the proximity. In terms of a shared area, I'm not sure I've ever seen a dartboard and a pool table further away, so that's absolutely brilliant. Got our own little raised area here, up a couple of steps. So yeah, I really like that. No board surround, but we've got the sort of coir doormat kind of backing. That's all right. And the board is proper bolted on there. Bloody hell, goodness me. Some brackets that. Well, we don't have a board surround or a cabinet, but that board ain't going anywhere. Lucky Ryan. Bloody hell. Okay, that's the scoring provision. And that got chalk. No electronic scoreboard. As I say, no surround, no lighting either. So yeah, lights there. I'm not doing much, I'll be honest. The board's not particularly well lit. So we need an oche here to save the day, and there's no oche. What is that, by the way? No idea what that is. It's not an oche, is it? Let's face it. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. I've had a look here. There's no clues. There's nothing that tells me. There's no holes in the floor. So I am going to be absolutely guessing as to where to stand. And therefore, yeah, it's a great little area to play in, but for dart setup, can't go any further than 6 out of 10. Well, they are getting ready for Halloween here, but isn't it Halloween all year round in Grimsby? This is interesting though. Pool table, £5 deposit. I'm a fan of pool tables being properly looked after. Not sure about deposits, but why not? No under 16s, I definitely don't like that. Because at 15, I wanted to play pool. Good chalk. Pound a game, can't complain about that. Dirty Olive. Okay. Well, this is a vast pub. I'm not. It's a Saturday, by the way. The football's now on. It's filling up. I'm not going to do much filming. You can already see it's a pretty big venue, and I haven't even been in here. So they've got like a function room in there. So yeah, this place is huge, absolutely huge. The bar area is absolutely massive. And do you know what? It's just a run-of-the-mill plain pub with a nice atmosphere, general atmosphere and environment. It's a 7 out of 10. That was nice. I know I say I'm not as big a fan of Carling, but yeah, that was nice. By the way, what the hell was that behind the bar? Absolutely. Or did you miss it? I'll put it back up. And also, they sell pot noodles here, which I think is really cool. And only £1.50. That's alright. You know, you wouldn't be much cheaper than that down the supermarket for one pot noodle. And they're setting it all up for you, getting the boiling water in it. That's not a bad little bar snack, that, at £1.50. I could see that catching on. So episode 82, treble 14, double top, hopefully. 8, 74. That was another one at treble 14, 63, treble 13. Okay, at least 50. I am guessing where to stand, but I think I've got it about right. 50 left. God. Flying darts, flights everywhere. So double 16 after 6 darts.
Record in Bristol City in recent times. So good, in fact, that Gary Monk was the last Leeds manager to taste defeat to the Robins.
There we have it. Dart 9. I'll take that to check out 82 series average on the screen. And so, summarising and checking out the outdoor space at the same time. England flag painted there on the garage. It's a 7 out of 10 for general atmosphere and the board. 8 for value. 6 for darts setup. A total of 31 out of 40 for the Empire Grimsby. See you in the next video.